Hey everyone, this is Daniel, I Am Builders, here at I Am Builders HQ, just about to walk into the office. Happy Monday, hope everything's going great with you. So a couple days ago, I gave our origin story, how everything started, and I mentioned how I stumbled upon this idea of estimating for contractors. And I mentioned how I got my second customer, my second client. It was a painting contractor. And so today I want to tell you that story of how I got my second client sitting next to a pool table. So I remember it was in the very beginning when I was still working full time at I was at Coroni or CamCon, I can't remember, but I was working full time. And no, I was at CamCon. I was working full time, and I remember that I got a project from one of my clients. It was a 9-story building. And I remember that I was like, hey, you know what? I have a really nice clubhouse and a really nice pool and a really nice pool table in our little lobby area. So why don't I go down there and work on the project there? So I remember I had bought this 11 by 17 printer, thinking that if I'm gonna be an estimator, I gotta print the plans, right? That's what we think when we don't know what we're doing. Now we do everything digital, but those days I was like, man, how am I gonna read every note if I don't have the plans printed? How am I gonna check and cross-check sections with details with this? So I said, you know, I'm gonna buy myself a 11 by 17 printer. So I did that. I bought an 11 by 17 printer. I printed the plans out, and I went downstairs. I go into the clubhouse. I'm sitting there next to the pool table, and so I'm there working on my, I had I stacked like this of plans. It was a big set of plans, but it was a painting estimate. Not even an estimate. It was a takeoff. It was my very first client. He gave me a second job, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do a bang up job. I'm gonna do a really good job. So sitting there working on this, and this group of people walk in, and I don't know them. So I'm just there minding my own business, and then one of the women in the group comes up to me. She goes, hey, I know you. And I go, I don't think I recognize you. And she goes, yeah. You're Katiana's cousin, right? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, you dance Katiana's 15s with me. And I go, oh, Madeline, oh my gosh. And it was one of those, like, I can't believe how's everything been, one of those catch-up things. And next to me, I see her uncle. I see this guy just standing there, like, looking at my computer screen, because I had the plans open. And he's like, what do you do? And I go, I'm in construction, but I do takeoffs on the side for contractors. And he goes, really? What are you working on? I go, oh, I'm working on a painting takeoff. He goes, really? I'm a painter. I have a painting company. Can you do it for me? And I go, yeah. So it turns out that he's a commercial painting company, a commercial painting contractor. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And he walks in and he tells me that. And in that moment, it was like a light bulb turned on, and I said, man, this guy needs it. This other guy needs it. I wonder if anybody else needs it. This must be something that, and I started like really kind of like meditating on it. Like why do they, what is the need here? And and I figured out they're so busy. The complaint I hear over and over, I'm so busy. I work at night. I work on the weekends. I'm missing out on bids. I'm losing money. Now I know that, but those days I was like, it was like that aha moment that I'm like, man, I could probably start a business out of this. And, so this guy, Henry, he became one of my longest clients. He was in the very, very beginning, before I think we even had a good website. Our website was like from Wix or some like little crappy website builder. And I remember that I think to this day, we have to have at least done 100 projects for him. For sure. And I know he's won a bunch of them because, anyway, so I was sitting at the pool table. They walk in. I reunite with somebody in the group, and I start talking to this other guy. And you know what? What an amazing moment, because had that never happened, who knows where we would be today? I might still be working as a superintendent or project manager somewhere. But that moment was one of those defining moments. We all have those defining moments in our lives that when something happens, that's when you say, man, you know what? It was because of this one thing that happened, 4 or 5 years ago, that where we are today. Hey, look, Gabriel is online right now. What's up, Gabriel? But But yeah, so that's the story of how I won my second client with no website, with no lead generation, with no phone call. I was just sitting at the pool table, minding my own business, doing a takeoff, and I won my second project. So we're an estimating firm. We're busy helping contractors. We're busy helping busy contractors win projects. So check us out at iambuilders.com. My name is Daniel, and I'll see you tomorrow.